Another major synthetic drug bust in the Susquehanna Valley, this time in Adams County. 5 stores in and around Gettysburg. It's a growing problem, and in many cases, the potentially deadly drugs are being sold right out in the open. Lebanon County District Attorney Dave Arnold joins us from the county courthouse. And Dave, you've been an outspoken advocate of the law to get these drugs off the streets. Why is this so important to you?
Well, it's important to Lebanon County and really Pennsylvania as a whole because it's such a danger to our citizens. These are chemicals that we don't know who's creating them, we don't know how they're creating them, and there's such a huge health and safety issue for all of us that it needs to be stopped.
Do you think the law then is effective? There have been some busts, but we keep seeing the drugs.
Well, I think we're getting there slowly. There has been some improvement, obviously not nearly enough because people continue to sell these drugs, and law enforcement is going to continue to crack down as hard as we can on the people who are selling them.
Well, it appears part of the problem is the makers of these drugs tweak the ingredients every time something's banned so they can keep their product on the market.
You know, I think that's really a problem more for the people who are trying to sell these drugs, because quite frankly, in law enforcement, it's really our position that all these drugs are illegal, whether the chemical composition is on the banned list or not. These drugs are illegal either because their chemicals are banned specifically, or because they're being sold as designer drugs, which are illegal, or because they're sold as non-controlled drugs, which are also illegal. So they're all illegal in some fashion. The people that are selling these need to understand that.
Then why aren't you going after the makers instead of the sellers?
Well, the makers are primarily, one, we don't always know where they're at. Two, they're not within Pennsylvania, so it's a much bigger problem than just being able to go to a local place within the Commonwealth.
All right, Dave Arnold, Lebanon County DA, thank you for joining us tonight.
You're welcome.